You rang?
Mr. Boogiegrass, sir, we were wondering if we could borrow one of your songs.
Just for a night.
Promise we'll play it true.
Play it with heart, and it's yours.
Music's meant to wander.
Thank you, sir.
Back to D-Mommy Live. Tonight's From Lax sounds are about to hit you right in the heart. Please give it up for our musical guest, Ralph the Dirty Dog. Ralph, how have those multiverse travels been treating you?
Oh, they've been wild, ABD, one day.
It's Ralph time to get down to dirty woof woof. This one is for the home dogs of the land, the ones who've been friends since we were just little pups. John Harford, the dog father of Boogie Grass. Thanks for the inspiration on this song. Snoopy been sleeping on a shack, jamming Joey's hipster dreams of Woodstock for this track. Woof, woof. Now that I got my masters in, rolling over like big Beethoven, 101 drip Asians dipped in the fondue wax. The city needs a real entertainer. The return of your small town famous man's best friend, the bud is gonna get us all double OG high in the air. The old mud and me with one more doggy trick to show you what is possible to get our lives back together like the killer bees in triumph. Or maybe we like it raw. The crew needs to be reunited to do some Wild Boy Wednesday shit, but everyone wants to blame it on their age. I think that's pretty lame. We were born to rage and howl like the fine shine made on the dark side of the moon of endure. Time to get big like the Red Dog. Clifford's about to have a ball, but the only number I've ever really truly cared about is how many Scooby snacks you're gonna drop in my big mouth. Ooh, scrumptious is ageless like fine shine Grandmaster Jetta Pamp Ralph, getting down and dirty like the birds from the deep south. Clark Kent is becoming special tonight. Bad dog is gonna fly high like Superman, up and away faster than a speeding bullet shot off during open day. Time to fetch those ducks, boy. Those good old dog years, yeah, they're long gone, but that don't mean I can't unite the crew for this swan song and sing along to the songs I wrote. A store to be rewind and return to be kind. Either way, they still move our souls and help us find those holes brought home in the doggy bag, as we will all be hanging, banging, barking down at the findy dump. We call it the other place. Sometimes I just wanna get Ralph's cigar lit on this wavy gravy DeLorean train to change the time, because we're down at the OP with ladies who should be retired. But this ain't a sad movie, but every dog eventually has that woof, woof. Not sure if all dogs really go to heaven, feeling good, barking loud. It's all we can do right here, just being good old doggy dog down in the dirty armpit of Wisconsin. The rap is back in the lack with the Jedi pimp's head smothered in a sagging sloppy rag, as the same old stories are coming out from my home dog. The royal airness barks loud from out of his mystery flavor head, though his mouth. Remember the time we called up the dead rock stars on the Ouija board as we said sorry for stealing their songs, as we would watch Hot Pockets cook for 2 minutes way too long on a journey from frozen to hot. Those good old dog years, yeah, they're long gone, but that don't mean I can't unite the crew for this one song and sing along to the songs I wrote. A store to be rewind and return to be kind. Either way, they still move our souls and help us find those holes to bring home in a doggy bag, as we will all be hanging, banging, barking down at the fundy dump. We call it the other place. Yeah, that's why I've been trying to be good, doggy like Lassie, and travel through the drip. Multiverse of music, entertainment, Jetta Pimp, dogs and droids can do some amazing things. So far, far ahead of the game, using one of the oldest tricks in the Jetta Pimp dog playbook. Whoop, whoop. The good old days can bring us back to the province and sweep out some of those guilty consequences as she drifts down the pole, giving away her swan song and taking our souls we gave her rocks and funky roll. Yeah, pass what you got and tie all the knots for the doggy bags of bacon to be shaken. It's getting hot like when Scarface said the world was his at the end and got shot like he was Odella. Ow! The music has always been in this mud. If those fancy dirty poodles can put silly things in a dish, the Jetta Pimp dogs can put a computer chip in their paws and balls, and then you can say hello to my not so little friend. Yeah, yeah. The Jedi Pimp's back in the game with the extra bark in the name, bringing out the stripping mutts from the Fondy Hall of Fame for one more swamp pole drop at the other place. Woo. Those good old dog years, yeah, they're long gone, but that don't mean I can't unite the crew for this one song and sing along to the songs I wrote. It's totally rewind and return to be kind. Either way, they still move our souls and help us find those hoes brought home in a doggy bag, as we will all be hanging, banging, barking down at the fighty dump. We call it the other place.
Ooh, look at Ralph. You clean up nice, Ralph. Real sharp.
Why, thank you, ladies.
Wow, Ralph, that was amazing. No way that's your swan song. You're just trying to make a few bucks, trying to trick your fans?
Evening, pups. What brings you to the other side?
We wanted to ask if we can borrow your song.
Just for the talent show. Promise we'll